What is going on, Average Dude Nation? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to be discussing how to cop the off-white Nike Air Presto Blacks. That's a mouthful. So this is another shoe by Off-White, which is Virgil Abloh, and they've dropped a bunch of these shoes so far, and we're going to go a little bit over this one, which is the black version of the Air Presto right there, and then actually the following week we're also getting a white version right there. But before we get into that, I want to just tell you a little bit about the channel. You know, our name is Average Dude TV, and we want to show everybody that there's no shame in starting at the bottom. There's no shame from wanting to better yourself, build yourself, learn, grow, expand, and all of those things. And that's why we created the community of Average Dude Nation 18 months ago when we founded the channel. That's our goal. That was our goal, and that still is our goal today. And we're hoping that we could do it with a wide variety of videos, including a lot of these sneaker videos. And I just want to make this clear because I know over the last couple of videos I've seen some comments of people, you know, that might not understand what my actual intention is. And my actual intention is to add value to you guys. And these type of videos are hopefully one way I think I could do that, by providing you guys information about like where to get the shoes as well as all the links. And at the end of the day, I'm literally trying to help you guys by bringing you value. I'm not asking anything in return, and that's the goal of the channel. That's what we're about. With that said, if you guys have any questions or other video ideas, please comment them down below. I literally look at every single comment. I respond to every single comment, and your comments are kind of what helps us decide what we're gonna make videos about. So without those comments, we're not gonna make the most valuable content, which isn't what we wanna do. Okay, so back to the shoes and this pretty dope release. So this is happening on July 27th, which is this coming Friday. And as of now, there's only one raffle that's actually open that you can enter, which is gonna be End. And by the way, every single link I mention is in the description box down below. You can just click on it, go right there, enter it. And if you guys enter, like, let me know, comment, be like, yo, I entered, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm always curious in hearing what you guys have to say. So that's the only raffle that's open right now, but there's gonna be raffles for sneakers and stuff, Extra Butter, and a couple of other online retailers, but we don't have all of that information yet. But as I get that stuff, I'm gonna be updating the description. So make sure that you constantly check back on the video to see if I added any more links, or you could follow us on Twitter at Average Dude TV, or I'll be posting those links as well. Now, obviously guys, the shoe is gonna sell out. It's a pretty limited release. From what I heard, this is gonna be one of the most stocked Off-Whites they've ever released, but at the same time, it's still like very limited. There's still gonna be resale on it if that's what you're looking to do. It's still gonna be worth a decent amount of money, which means it's not gonna be that easy to get. It's not gonna be like trying to cop the Yeezy Butters or the Yeezy 500s or any of that stuff. These are gonna be dropping obviously on the Nike Sneakers app and their website at 10 a.m. as well. And I believe this is gonna be a raffle. So you're pretty much gonna go to the app at 10 a.m. You're gonna have a certain window of time to enter. You'll enter it, and then after that time period, they do the drawings. That's actually what I thought was gonna happen today for the Nike Para Air Max 1 drop, but that didn't happen, and I didn't get anything. So let's try to avoid that from happening again to any of you guys by making sure that you enter all the raffles as they pop up, and make sure that you have all your accounts set up for this 10 a.m. Nike release. I'm gonna address the question about multiple entries in the raffles, as well as just how to get like multiple accounts. So as far as multiple entries in the raffles, End obviously is, I guess, one of the more higher end websites as compared to some of the other websites that do these raffles. And you could kind of like tell like by how professional they are, and the more professional they are, the more kind of security they are. And some of them use like Google Forms for their raffle, which is obviously not that professional. But for at least End, to enter the raffle, you need to actually have an account. So what you can do is you can create multiple accounts. Now you're gonna need to have different payment options. So if you only have one credit card, say, you can make one account with the credit card, and then a second account you can make and basically link a PayPal account and use the same card. But since it's PayPal, it'll be totally chill. I believe you can use the same shipping address. And I've been doing it, and I've been using the same IP. I only have done it on 2 accounts, just because I don't really want to like make too many accounts. I don't really want to risk getting blocked, and if you do a ridiculous amount, I mean, it's just gonna be a red flag, especially for someone that's not changing their IP. So I was trying to limit it for End at least to 2 to 3 entries, and you know, just be careful with it. No one really wants to get banned here. Now, with a lot of these other raffles, which I can't really tell you about specifically because none of the other ones are open yet, but I've seen that you could literally just, especially the ones that don't ask for any payment information, you can literally just keep re-entering with like different email addresses, and a lot of them don't even verify the phone, so you could just type in random phone numbers, and pretty much the only different information that you'll need to enter a lot of them would be an email address. So while these raffles aren't open yet, maybe you should get a head start on creating some new Gmail addresses, make like a Google Doc sheet, keep track of your passwords, all that stuff. Especially if you really, really want these shoes, you're gonna need to make as many accounts as you can without getting banned, obviously. When I say banned, more specifically talking about like getting your IP address banned. Basically what happens is if they see a lot of requests coming in from the same IP address, they're just gonna ban it because they're just gonna know it's spam. And that's pretty much how it works for not just the raffles, but the live drops as well. Like if you have a bunch of too many tabs open and it's refreshing a website, say too many times, especially during a high traffic time period, which is going to be a drop, you're going to have thousands and hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people on the same site. And if they see multiple pings from the same IP address, they're gonna block it because they're trying to get rid of those so that the people that are only pinging it once are the ones that are able to get in. So that's what you need to understand. I really try to make it so that I don't just say random shit. I try to make it so that I explain everything so that it makes sense to you, because if I'm just saying that this is how it is and I don't give an explanation, I feel like it doesn't really help anybody. So if there's anything that, you know, you need me to go a little bit more in depth, or I'm just not being clear, like literally just comment and be like, bro, what are you talking about? That's pretty much that as far as the raffles. It's pretty simple. From my experience, it's been pretty difficult to win them, but obviously the more you enter, the higher chance you have of winning. So make sure you enter them, try to enter them multiple times. And if you're nervous about like doing it yourself from the same device and the same name and all this, literally just hit up like your mom or dad and send them the links and be like, hey, would you mind, you know, doing this for me? Or I could even do it for you under your name or something like that. You know what I mean? Just try to diversify the names and the emails and all of that stuff, and addresses too if you can, because a lot of them don't check addresses, but it's kind of sus if you got like 10 entries and they all got the same address. You know what I mean? So back to Nike and the sneakers app and all of that. It's going to be 10 a.m. I believe it's going to be a raffle. I'm not sure exactly how long that window of time is. In the past, we've seen anywhere from 5 minutes up to 30. And I know a lot of people think that it's bullshit, it's impossible to win, and it's going to be difficult. I'm not going to say that you're going to be able to cop this easily. Most of the people are not going to be able to cop it, but you do have a chance of winning it. I personally have done this raffle for other shoes. The LeBron 15, I don't know, I just blinked like that. The LeBron 15 Griffies, I did it for, and I copped. I sold those for a nice profit because I don't play basketball. I mean, look at me. That's pretty much that, but you might actually also see either a random drop from Nike as far as like a random time or something like that, or you might see a sneakers pass, which is pretty much if you're in a certain area, you can enter that the day before, which would be on Thursday, and if you win, you could pick it up. Now, I don't believe this is confirmed, it's speculation, and usually they only do it in bigger cities, so I believe what I've heard for this release is New York, Chicago, and possibly LA, I believe. I haven't heard any other cities. If I hear it, I'm gonna comment it down below. As far as getting multiple entries on Nike, you're gonna need to create multiple accounts. So pretty much you can use the same name. You're gonna need to use different email addresses, which is why you should get a head start on making those now. You're gonna need different phone numbers, and these phone numbers are gonna have to be verified. I actually had to do this morning for a couple accounts I was creating for this power drop. And literally all I did was, one of them I did my mom's phone number and they send a code. I got the code, I text my friend, yo friend, what's good? Is it cool if I use your phone to verify something? They're gonna send you a code. Yeah bro, that's cool. Boom, and those phone numbers are verified. It's pretty easy. I actually did I tried a Google Voice number, and I tried like some texting app that gave me like a phone number, and for some reason those didn't go through. So I'm not sure if Nike actually knows that those are kind of like temporary numbers and maybe they just won't send any codes to them or not. I actually got an error message, which is kind of weird. Just heads up on that, save you some time if you're thinking that that's a possibility, because apparently it's not. You're gonna need different payment methods, so you're gonna need different credit card, debit card, they could be yours, so you could have like multiple different credit cards with the same name on it and the same billing address and shipping. That's fine, but they're gonna need to be different card numbers. And if you don't have multiple cards, then what you can do is you go to privacy.com, and I know that this is something that a couple other people in the sneaker community have been mentioning, and I don't want anyone to think that like I'm trying to like steal it and say that, oh, I found privacy.com, I didn't find privacy.com. But it is a good tool. There's a reason that people are recommending it, and if you don't have access to apply to another credit card or open another bank account in order to get a debit card, then you should definitely go to privacy.com. You link your bank up with it, and you can pretty much just like generate cards for free. I know that some credit card companies actually also have a similar tool where you could like generate dynamic credit card numbers in addition to like the actual one you have for online purchases. So maybe even call your credit card company and be like, hey, can I get like, you know, a new number for an online purchase or something like that? A lot of them do it nowadays. I don't know why I'm talking so fast. I'm excited about this drop. This is gonna be a good one. I'm not gonna talk resale right now. I want to see what happens with the price as we get closer. Obviously, it's ridiculously high right now. These shoes are going to go for a lot. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom line. A little bit less than we've seen in the past because, you know, this is supposed to be a little bit more as far as the quantity release. But, I mean, it should still go for several $100. And I'm going to make another video probably right after the release, you know, stating, like, if you should sell them or hold them and all of that good stuff. And if there's anything else you want to see, let me know. Now, I will be doing another video next week for the same shoes except the white pair. Hopefully by this time next week there's a little bit more information about the Raffles. Well, actually it's Saturday, so it's a little bit early, but I want to get ahead of this video. I want you guys to start thinking about copping these things. Get your planner out, write it in. Let's cop these off-white Prestos, baby. Let's do it. And Virgil Abloh, you made another very beautiful shoe, my friend. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. That's how we know that we're making the right content. And if you want to see more of these videos and hopefully let us add more value to your life, please smash that subscribe button so that we can continue to share our content with you. We love you guys, and hopefully this cleared a lot of things up for you, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next Friday. You know, it'd be sick actually. We got 184 subs right now, and if you hit 1,000, you can actually live stream. So if somehow we could hit 1,000 by Friday, like I would love to like do a live cop with you guys, because that's just fire. I love just talking to you, and you can see how pissed I get when I don't get the shoes. Anyway, that's it, and we will see you in the next one.